Generic greetings and welcome to Construction Plus Prison Architect Alpha 34 episode... What are we on? 7? Sounds about right. In the previous episode, I apparently didn't remove that little bit of cleaning cupboard that's there, so let me get on with that first things first. There we go. Alright, sorted. Yes, in the previous episode, we did a couple of different things. I got more cells put in, which is the main task. As you can see, we've got all these cells put in, then the top ones designated. Obviously, we still haven't yet done anything about the top ones, but we will get on to that this episode. I made a security room over here. I did some tweaking all over the place, and generally progressed on. We also got this area here changed quite a bit. Now, I needed I guess it would be a fairly large area for protective custody. Why is that guy coming in here? No, he's not. I needed a protective custody area, and this is what this one is. This will be where we'll have permanent punishments, and we'll shove people in there. But because of that, I needed to redesign the whole thing, which was why I need to move the door control system and phone tap. I have reconnected them if I go to utilities and then show wires. You can actually see that I've got all of them pretty much sorted. It's a big spaghetti code mess, but that's all sorted anyway. At least it's in. So, progressing on quite nicely. We also got, at the end of the last episode, some prisoners. As you can see at the bottom, we've got a nice pile of prisoners. No more gangs. We didn't get any more gang members, which is actually a bit of a shame. I wanted to see some more. We got a couple of Fearless and Stokel prisoners, a couple of tough ones, but no real problematic ones as far as I can tell. We found this tunnel there, but that's obviously not the case. We need to find out where our snitch is. He's going in here. Now, the problem is that I don't yet have permanent punishments, so I can't put them anywhere. So what I need to do is get this place up and running, and I'm going to free fire the entire prison. Now, the reason I'm doing that is because I know that this guy will pretty much be killed in the next day or so, but I want to try and resolve that by having people on free fire, and hopefully that'll act as a bit of a deterrent, but we'll see how it goes. So, this episode, we want to finish the cells off at the top, get some more prisoners, get some more grants done, and hopefully get the workshop up and running, but we'll see how we go with that one. Let's just go to our programs and check that there's workshop safety induction. People want to do that. No people want to be in the behavioural therapy or general education qualification, which is a shame. Obviously, we have the education reform program over there, which we will never get done. I don't think that's ever really one of the things that people bothered with. We have foundation education, I guess they're doing it, but the other one they're not. Guard taser certification, we've got 70% pass rate, which is pretty crap. We've got parole hearing running there, which is actually free, which is why we're doing that one. Spiritual guidance is really cool as well, and reduces the prisoners' sort of want to fight and to kick off quite a bit. Kitchen health and safety 2 are interested between 8 and 10, which we are nowhere near there yet. We are 6 PM at the moment, so people are working in the laundry. They're just sort of standing around. I do need to go to probably logistics and go to prison labour and assign 3 people that cleaning cupboard there. As you can see, it unassigned itself because of the redesignation and changes of all these rooms here. So 13,000 generic units of currency. That's more than enough to get this sort of top cell block up and running. Now I'm going to pretty much copy the same design as the bottom bit, but it's going to be obviously in a bigger room. Now these ones at the top, these cells, as people rightly pointed out, they're already higher grade anyway. Now how do I want this one? I think we'll put it like, could put the beds like that. No, that's a bit of a waste. Put the beds like that. A little bit different. There we go. Yeah, so these ones at the top, these cells at the top are obviously high grade anyway because of their size. So that's fine. That's something we have to accept. I also want to put in some windows, and that will automatically give this a higher grading. And it's 200 each, which is weird. I don't understand. There really needs to be some balance on this stuff. A window costs 200, yet a television costs 200 as well. So I guess it's the same. Although, knocking a big hole in the brickwork is probably a lot of money. So you would think, though, that something like a little window wouldn't cost as much. But either way, we're going to upgrade themselves. We can just go to our gangs. We can still see they're over there. Informants. Anyone that there's a cop killer over there still. Oh, that's arranged over there. That's something that I didn't remember. That's been arranged. Now that shouldn't be able to be flung in, should it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm guessing you can fling from that side there. I didn't know. Yeah, weird that one. There, you can get stuff can be flung in from only this area here. This is the only time stuff can be flung in. I could, if I want, have that dog patrol expand down there, because that'll sniff people out as they go around. Cunning as a fox. Right. Speeding up to max speed. Obviously, we've got cells going here. Just need to check some people. That guy says, I wonder what sort of grading they have. Estimate reinfecting rate at 2%. Wow, that's pretty cool. That's good. We've got a couple of people down here. We have quality 1. It says cell quantity 1 below average. Does that mean the cell quality? I don't know whether it says. Well, that means the cell quality of the cell, or whether it means what they're entitled to. It's easier just to go over to our intelligence and go to... Actually, not gangs. It's logistics, isn't it? There we go. Room quality. So 1 of 1, 3 of 1. Alright, okay. So we definitely need to shift some of these. 3 of 1, 3 of 1, 3 of 1. These are 3s, actually. So they'll probably get shifted over. Alright, okay. So that's resolved itself. Sorted. Okay, good. Let us get some... I guess we could... I was going to try and pronounce that second name, but... Dutchen Schaubler? Something like that. That's so wrong. I just saw the name on. That's a long name. Anyway. Yeah, we've probably got... These will probably resolve themselves because they're bigger cells and they've also got windows in them. They're now grade 4 all the way across the top. So hopefully people will be moved around and such. So far there's been no problems with it anyway. So we should... be alright. Okay, so 26,529 generic units of currency. What are we going to spend that on? Well, there's several things we could spend that on. I think what's best is if I probably get the workshop up and running. Because it's best to get that up early on, and then obviously that'll start paying me back later on. So, let's get the workshop done. Clicky, clicky, draggy, draggy workshop, all the way up the top there. Now, this is a 5x5. Well, minimum, and as you can see, it's, yeah, I think we've passed that one. However, we have a little problem. Problem is power. If I go down the bottom, you can see that that is running close to capacity. If I start putting loads of workshop saws and presses in there, that will easily blow the grid. So we're not going to be able to do that. What I need to do then is section a piece off. So I've got a concrete wall and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or do I want to put it down here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is probably best. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That's a 5x5 because we will be putting the power station there. And then obviously all the way around we'll put capacitors. Now I was thinking of making it a 4x5 or even a 4x4 and only put capacitors along there and then put it... I'll finish what I was saying, but I've paused the game. Yeah, I was thinking of maybe doing this 4x4 and then putting things around there, but no. I think we're going to make it safe. We've got the room. Right, we don't care about that anymore, do we? What the hell's going on here? That might be a tunnel. Search cell. That guy's there. Search cell. That's got me worried, that. Nobody's been in that cell. I think it might be a false positive, that. I'm going to do a full shakedown anyway, just to make sure. And I don't know if we'll find it or not, but... that's quite worrying, that one, being there. Where else would where would that be from, though? I mean, all of these prisoners are here. I'm going to search these toilets manually. There we go. Yeah, that's a fake one. Right, I'm pretty confident that's a fake one. I mean, if it wasn't, then it would be from around here, you see. But it's not going to be from the bottom. I mean, they're not going to tunnel all the way up there when they could tunnel just from there along. So I think we're about right. We're okay. Danger level is... oh my good grief! There we go. That's happened already. Yeah, there we go. David Ogre Coma, sadly, has been killed because he's a snitch, and that's just how it works. Like Conan was the one that killed him. Mike Spahn, I guess. I don't know who killed him, but that guy did not last long. But he's bleeding, well, every cloud and all that. He's bleeding out in the shower, which means that we don't have much cleanup to do because all of the drains will be there. And it's a horrible thing, isn't it, really, to say that? But, you know, it's accurate. We don't have to clean that up. Right. Danger level's still flying up here, and we're searching all of these new cells, which we're not going to find anything. I'm still going to finish the search because I might as well. And I also want to go to our reports and to grants and get the crackdown on drugs, because that should hopefully be done. Find 10 illegal narcotics. I probably would have thought I'd found that one. We've got tool cleanup, which is a 20% completion bonus, but we need at least 40 prisoners, and I've got 39. How have I got 39? I brought in 40. One's been killed, obviously, yeah. I don't think we've released anyone yet. Let's go to prison grading. No prisoners have been released, and I don't think there will be. Yeah, so we've got less prisoners now. We do need to go to our intake, and we're going to say, let's get ourselves 39, that'll be 49. Let's say 52 prisoners. Okay, and that'll give us a little bit of a buffer. Balls to it. Let's just get the max prisoners we can. There we go. We're now maxing the prison out. So that'll be more prisoners. Not more prisoners that we can handle, but it'll be the exact amount of prisoners that we can handle. So that'll be good. Right. I think that we do need some more cooks. About time we get some more. There we are. Looks like things are still trying to get moved and picked up. You know what? How's the search going? It's pretty much sorted up there. Let's take that shakedown off. I'm going to turn free fire off because we don't really need it. Right. So down the bottom here, we need to put a solitary door in. I might as well put a solitary door because I've got one. There you go. It's the thickest door we have. And then I just want to go to rooms, get rid of that designation there and that little designation there. Obviously, this is going to be staff only once I've sorted it. We'll just go to utilities, and then we want to go to capacitor and run capacitors. Like that. Electrical cable's going to go, I don't know where it's going to go actually, to be honest with you. Up the top like that, I guess. I'm going to wait, because I need to plan this off. Because we need to replan the entire area. Let's see what, I'll wait until we've done that, and then we'll see what happens. So danger level's going down, that's a good thing. I can't find narcotics yet. We're not going to get that. We have a bit of problem with cash in the sense that we're actually losing cash. Let's just go to Geiger the Fatness. Broken Foot. What a name. Prisoner number 135372. Experience, not bad. He's been suppressed a lot. And I've recruited him as a confidential informant because I thought it was about time we get them. There you go. Benjamin Harvey, murder. That's the one that actually killed the snitch. Sentenced to 25 years for multiple crimes, including murder and aggravated assault. Prison number 135434. And also, obviously, another murder count onto his sort of stay in this place. So, you know, maybe he's not that smart. Or unless he actually likes prison, he's institutionalized. This room here, it currently doesn't have any purpose. I was originally going to have it as the area where they come through and we have like a metal detector here, but there's no real point because for some reason prisoners are always escorted through the visitation because it's actually easier for them, I guess, but whatever, that's just how it has to happen. That's just what happens to happen. Let's just go to our programs. I want to go at the bottom here, just check. Actually, no, it won't be at the bottom. It'll be guard taser certification. I want to stop that because we're no longer doing it. I think every guard's pretty much got that. We are doing kitchen health and safety, or kitchen safety and hygiene. I call it health and safety. We've got no one in behavioural therapy, but we can put them in behavioural therapy now. It says 3 in queue, so I'm going to put 3 in queue. There we go. And nobody interested in anything else. So that does say 10 in queue. I think everybody's got tasers though, haven't they? Most of them have. Some of them have, some of them haven't. I'm going to put it back in the queue. It's only 100 per session, so we'll just see if that actually fixes things. Right, so everybody's working well. Shower is about the right size. Still haven't finished the middle bit. We will get on with that one. So, max speed, and we will progress it on. I need to produce 30 license plates, find 10 illegal narcotics, and hopefully we'll be able to do that at some point. However, I've done such a good job of keeping stuff out of this prison that we don't really have a massive problem with it. Let's just go to intelligence and say the last 7 days, and we can see that there is some supply and demand of narcotics, but it's the lowest of all of them, which is quite good. Not bad at all. I did find a fork over there, so found some cigs there. Screwdrivers. Have we ever found narcotics? We found some booze, but we've never found any narcotics. That was Stoner. stoner? Stolen from that owner there. Oh, that's the owner, rather. It was smuggled in by the visitation. I'm just going to find where most of this stuff comes from. That was smuggled in. That was brought in with them. That was brought in. That was brought in. That was brought in. All of this was brought in, I guess. Stolen from... Oh, a pair of scissors stolen from the library. Naughty, naughty. Drill was thrown in. Drill was thrown in. And scissors was thrown in. That is interesting. Yeah, as you can see, the only place that stuff can be thrown in is this area here. Now, I could fix that. I could easily resolve that issue by simply... Actually, let's have a quick look. Yep, I could easily resolve that by putting a wall right down the bottom there, because it looks like it's only a little bit off the edge. So putting a wall right down the bottom should probably resolve that. Shall I do it? Why not? That might fix the problem. Concrete wall, all the way down the bottom. And then I guess we need a jail door there. Unpause it. And we will dismantle that one there. And that should hopefully fix the stuff getting thrown in. If not, the solution is very simple. You block that door off there. You block that door off there. And you put a massive wall right across it. And that will solve the problem. But I would, to be honest with you, I'd rather just sort of do what I'm doing now. And hopefully that will resolve the issue. Right, I'll have a look in here. Looks like people are on the phones. They are eating away. No shortage of food as far as I can tell. I will just go to our needs there. And we can see there's a medium food need. But that's going down. So that's fine. That's all good. That's fantastic. Okay. For some reason they're trying to come out there. I'm guessing because... I know why they're trying to come out that door there. That guy's even got a pair of scissors on him. Let's search prisoner. Oh my good grief! I've just let loads of contraband out of this place. To be honest with you, that guy there. We're gonna search that prisoner. I've searched his cell by accident, but I'm gonna search him. Where's that guy going? Search prisoner. Let me just go to our... Look at all the prisoners trying to come here. Going quick, quick, quick! It's open! It's open! No, staff only now. Thank you. There we are. So, a lot of these prisoners here getting searched. Yeah, they've all got knives on them. I bet I've probably let about maybe 10 knives off, knife forks and other things off around here. So that's not great. Let me just see what's happening here. Oh, of course we've got prisoners in here. We should probably make fisty spawn there. Should probably have a CCTV camera in this place. That thing's without power. That road, that bit there. It's really annoying. There you go. Resolved now. Oh! Right. That's problematic. You can't have power going underneath there. Underneath that perimeter wall. So it means that there is always going to be flashing and we're saying it's out of power. But it functions anyway. Just go figure. Right. So, let's get on with the planning up the top here. 10,000 generic units of currency. Not really enough for my needs, but we'll see how far we go with this one. We need to get a table put in, which is 4 spaces. That's fine. So if we put tables on here, 4, 8, 12, 16. There you go. That'll fit in. So that's a nice even amount. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things there. Okay. 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which will go up to there. Okay, so that is where we get our main sort of lump of production. So that could be saws, that could be presses. 8 and 8, which means we've got 2 short in either one, so we need another couple more. So we have 3, and then 3 and 3. Basically that, okay. There is that sorted. So that basically is 10 workshop saws, 10 workshop presses, and then we could have another big row down that side there of tables. And then at this area, what we're going to do, we're going to put the carpentry. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't actually expect any carpentry to be taking place in this area because it's just too high skill, and I don't think anyone's going to get there. But we'll put them like that, roughly. Okay, so we will go for tables. And I'm very, very wary about putting these in because I know what's going to happen. As soon as we put some saws in, the whole area is going to get swamped with stuff. So, workshop saw. Can I put it there and will they be able to work? I think they can. So we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there we go. We are now totally skint. We have no money whatsoever. But, luckily, we can receive more prisoners, which is what we're going to do. And that'll give us money. And then hopefully we can get some more grants done as well. Right. We'll need to go to logistics, prison labour. They're all signed. Obviously, it's shouting that staff only. I'm aware of that. That bit needs to be staff only. That's shared. Right. We're about done there. Just checking all of these. They're fine. Not bad. Okay. So, sip of beverage first, because my throat's getting dry. Today's beverage is milk. We have 38 generic units of currency or generic credits, and that's not really enough to do squat. And we're actually getting minus 2,456 per day. That's a lot of minus, so that's not great at all, is it? We need to produce 10 license plates. Not bad. We need to... What's happening in the classroom? Is that guy stationed there? He is. We need to produce 10 license plates. But in order to do that, I guess, we actually have to do workshop safety induction, which nobody's interested in. Fantastic. It's exactly what I needed. The behavioural therapy is costing me another 600. Most of this expenditure here is because of the programs. That's where this comes from, you see. But I don't know what else I can do. Parole hearing, one passed, actually. Wow, so we've actually let one person out. Fantastic. Foundation education program. It costs 300 per session. There's only one interested. I'm going to stop it. I need to start being a bit more efficient about this thing. More behavioural therapy, trying to stop them fighting. Looks like is actually people getting taught there. Starting that. Yeah, looks like they're starting that. They're doing the taser certification. This is how you use a taser. Point, shoot. Yep, you've got it right. Yep, cool. Okay, you pass. That's pretty much what it is, I think. Right. And are all these going to go? How many have passed? Most of them. They've all gone straight to the armory and then bankrupted me. Fantastic. So, there was only one in the queue. I'm going to stop that so we can make that a bit more efficient. Do we need to stop that one there? We could. That's fine. We have workshop safety induction 2 interested, health and safety 4 interested, parole hearing we've only got 1 in there, spiritual guidance we definitely want that, foundation education program 6 are interested, so we're going to restart that up, and there we go. So we've just received some more prisoners, as you can see, and that's given us a bit of money, 10 grand, not bad. It also means that we actually have another grant we can get, but I'll get to that in a second. Let me just go to our intelligence tab. Gangs, we do have 2 more gang members. We have this guy here, Hancock, and Doyle, I think it is. But we've got 1 red gang extra and one extra red member and 1 extra blue member. So that's 3 red members in total. 3 blue members in total and 2 red members. Not bad. We have a volatile person there, and that guy is strong and fearless. And yeah, we'll have to see how that one goes. But we've got more people. We're bringing them in. And obviously we're going to do some searches. The danger level is going up, and I'm assuming it's because of these people that have just turned up. Yeah, they're coming with needs, so there's no real issue there. So, we have 10 guards who are free, available to walk around and do things. That's fine, the rest are patrolling away. This area up at the top right has currently got no purpose, so I might need to, have to have a quick search and try and think about what we can do with it. Let me just plug these in. The reason I didn't go all the way up to the top, you see, and the reason I'm spacing it like this is because we actually save a little bit on the power and such, which is why I've done it. Right, we do need to go to, I think, deployment and guard patrols. We'll set a guard patrol to go up there and then along and then down there, something like that, I think is about right. Yeah, we've got a guard patrol there. Now, we do really need a metal detector in this place. Having a metal detector in here will be an advantage. Big advantage, to be honest with you. Let's put that in, and we'll even sort of bolt it off with a nice concrete wall there, because obviously this is where loads of things are going to be nicked, and it's one of the biggest problem places for tools being stolen, which I still haven't done a shakedown to find the other stuff that I reckon has been nicked over that side. I know there's a couple of drills being found. Let me just go to our intelligence and 24-hour contraband. Looks like there's been some stuff thrown in from there. Scissors and such. Nothing else really found. Right, hopefully that line there has resolved the issue, but we'll see what happens. Right, danger levels going up, but that's just, you know, part of the course with this. More tasers are around, which is a good thing. We have a grant to find 10 illegal narcotics, 60%. Not bad. Not bad at all. We're feeding all prisoners, currently on 45%. I just want to check this one, because this is as far as we're really going to get when it comes to food, and there's more than enough food available for prisoners here. I think that 71%. Yeah, we're okay there. We're fine. We're fine. Right. We go to our grants, and we can see that we do have tool cleanup available there. Remove the supply of stolen tools. Remove the supply of stolen weapons. What I'm going to do, I could get rid of the crackdown on drugs, but that would cause me a bit of a problem, right? Because I guess it says find 10 illegal narcotics. You know what? I don't know. I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to cancel the grant. I don't know whether cancelling it will mess it up. If I put it back on there, crackdown on drugs. No, that is still 60%. That's fine. Okay. I thought cancelling it might stop counting, but it doesn't. I'm going to do tool cleanup, and what that'll say is remove the supply of stolen tools and remove the supply of stolen weapons. Okay, that gives me 20 grand on completion. That's a fairly big chunk. That's a good amount. Let me just go to our logistics here and make sure that, yeah, everybody's assigned to all of the area where they can go. This is past the foundation education program. It says working in here, you see, but it's weird. That's a bug. That's definitely a bug. They're working here, right? Yet that guy, as far as I can see, is not past the foundation education program. Right? Prisoners, qualified prisoners 0. Yet there's 2 people working in there. Have 15 prisoners passed the foundation education course. That's on 0%, which means there's nobody done it. And if I go there, nope, doesn't say that. If I go to programs, foundation education program, 4 interested, none have passed. That's a bug. They shouldn't be able to do that. Oh well. Right. Max speed. Lots of people in the holding cell. We should be escorting them to new cells, but it looks like we've got a bit of a problem. Why is that door not opening? Is it because of that? It might be because of that door servo. Maybe the door servo does need to be powered. Okay, so the only way to do this is to run everything like that, which is a huge mess on. Ah well, speed up to max speed. Get on with that one. Okay. There's a nice nice drill we found there. Lovely, lovely. We don't yet have a lawyer, so I think we're going to hire an lawyer. There's 1 unit of lawyer. Hang on. No, there's 1 unit. 1 unit of lawyer. There we go. Costs a bit of money, but it's going to be worth it in the end. And then we need to go to our office button. Where's our office button? Where is the office button? Office. There we go. There we go. That's now the office for lawyer. Lawyer's office, there we go. And they're going to go in there, and then I'm going to start researching things, because obviously we need to start doing that sort of thing. We need to get, what would it be? Need to get legal prep, that would be nice, but maybe not. Permanent punishment? Yeah, could do. Oh, definitely, actually. And small cells. We need both of them, but it's 15 grand, so it's a massive, huge amount. And we could go for tax relief as well, but that's a finance, and it costs a lot of money as well. The legal prep and the legal defense, right? That's one of the things that I'm not a big fan of getting, because when we do the Fight Club episode, if you've got legal prep and other things like that, it causes you problems. It means that you can't actually, you can't really get stuff to, you know, you can't really get it to boot off and then, you know, the National Guard come in. It doesn't happen because you've got legal prep and you say, no, I've got a basically get out of jail free card. I just realised that I want to go to our intake here and then close that intake off because there'd be a lot of prisoners coming in and that would not be good. Anyway, I think we're going to leave it there because we have progressed on quite nicely. This prison, believe it or not, is pretty much done. We need to finish the workshop off, add stuff more, things more at the infirmary and the shower and put a lot of flooring down, but basically the meat of the prison is all done there. The meat is definitely on the bones. We just need to Just need to do a bit of polishing, I guess, and polish the meat. Ugh, that sounds... that's dirty. Let's just leave it there before we start knocking out some more euphemisms. We need to get some more flooring put in. And I guess that's about it, really. Most of the other stuff's in. We've got, stuff in the common room and things like that. So we're progressing on quite nicely. The whole gang thing, I guess, is... It's good, but... At the moment, it's not caused me any bother at all. In fact, this has been one of the most docile prisons we've ever had. I think that is going to change at some point. But we'll see how it goes. As always, comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.